All right, shalom. Before we begin, we give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Hey, the spirit of power of Yahawashi shall be back in again. And it's only through Yahawashi shall be back in again, man. All right, he's ordering our steps. All right, and that shows you that the Lord is in control, man. When the Lord tells you to feed his sheep, guess what? He's going to give his men, all right, the necessary tools to feed his sheep, man. Matter of fact, you go to St. John chapter 21, verse 15. Because if you really love Yahawashi, that's what you're going to do, man.
It's John 21 and verse 15.
Yeah, if you really love Yahawashi, all right, that's what you're going to do. You're going to feed his sheep. And it's not going to be difficult for you, man. All right? You're going to actually want to please your power.
John 21 and verse 15. So when they had dined, Yahawashi said unto Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me more than these?
Well, the Lord was talking about the fish, man. You know, Peter was a what? He was a fisherman, man. Right? So the Lord is asking him a question. Lovest thou more than these?
He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
Yep.
He said unto him, Feed my lambs.
Feed my lambs, continue.
He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonah, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me?
Three is understanding, man. So the Lord was reiterating that fact. If you love me, feed my sheep, man. Right? Yeah.
And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahawashi said unto him, Feed my sheep.
Feed my sheep. And what are we going to be feeding the sheep?
This is Jeremiah 3 and 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
I will give you pastors according to mine heart. Yeah.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Yeah, that's how we're going to be stable in the time we're coming up to. Man. All hell said the great news. With this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's how we're going to be stable.
Jeremiah 3 and 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Yeah, pastor ain't feed you with knowledge and understanding. Man. He's giving you a good word and passing around the collection plate. All right, these other camps are not feeding you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. They're not warning you. Okay? They're not sending out that light that's shining in this world's darkness, man. Okay? Only the men of Great Millstone, all right, and like-minded brothers are feeding the sheep the way Yahawashi said do it, man. You're going to feed them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Understanding the time that they're approaching. Understanding how to maneuver in this wicked-ass system, man. All right?
It's Isaiah 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Yeah, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. What time? The times we're approaching, man. All hell's getting ready to break loose. All right? We got the SNAP benefits ending. He's going to be in a bad fucking case. Right? Well reserved. Okay? You got eggs that are all-time high, which used to be a good source of protein for a less amount of money. Now you ain't able to afford those things. But those are the plagues that the Lord is bringing upon the world. All right? And if you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're not going to be stable in this time.
And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord, Yahawashi is his treasure.
That's another thing. You people don't feel the Lord. But you're going to get ready to feel pretty soon. All right? When those calamities meet you at your door. All right? And there's no getting away.
This is Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of
So
Israel.
what does a watchman do? He look out for danger. He look out for the coming sword. Right? Yeah.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
That's what we here to do. We here to give you warning from Yahawashi now. Somebody look at that word. You do that? We're here to give you warning.
This is Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to feed you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that comes with a warning. To let you know all hell's getting ready for you and to repent. That's what we're here to do. We're here to prepare you to come back to your power. All right? In truth and sincerity. Okay?
It's the word for warning, 8:20-94. To admonish, warn.
See, to admonish, warn. Don't you say cry loud and spare not.
Teach,
See that? Go ahead.
shine,
Go ahead.
send out light.
Send out light. All right? Now, Yahawashi is the light of the world. All right? But he's placed that light on certain things, all right, to shine forth in this gross darkness.
Be light,
Be light.
be shining.
Be shining. So what the Lord say? Let your light so shine before me. And make see your good works somebody all day. All right? And that light comes with a warning, man. Okay?
To be taught.
To be taught. That's another thing, man. We're being taught through the wisdom and knowledge of Yahawashi from our apostles and elders. We didn't get this on our own. All right? And in turn, we're teaching other men who are able to hold fast in these things. All right?
This is 2 Corinthians 5:11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade me.
So we can tell you about the upcoming famine. All right? We can tell you that beasts are going to change their places. All right? We can tell you about the robo-dog. We can tell you about these things that's meant to bring fear for you, man. To compare you to come back, because it's the Lord Yahawashi is doing these things. He's the one that's bringing the trouble.
But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your conscience.
Yeah, man, you thinking about the things that the men of the Lord are speaking of. All right? You shouldn't just let those things escape you. All right? You thinking of the terror of the Lord one day, then the next day you thinking about what you're going to do with your son. Hell no, man. You need to meditate in the fear of Yahawashi. Now we know it's a battle. All right? But guess what? Everything here is temporal. All right? Through these bodies. Okay?
It's Amos 5 and verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, Yahawashi now shine. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Now, it's not going to be a specific day. You're going to have your personal day with Yahawashi. But it's going to be darkness and not light.
It says, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
So, man, that's no getting away. You think you done got away from the family. You done ran into a house that has goods. Little did you know, you had somebody in the woods watching your ass, checking your every move. And they see you in there grubbing through the woods, they're going to come and take that shit. That's what we're talking about, man. That's what's set to hit the planet Earth. Okay?
It says, shall not the day of the Lord, Yahawashi now shall be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it.
There's no brightness in it. It's not going to be any hope for you. All right? There's going to be no brightness in it. Why? Those things got to be put in you. It's got to be ingrained in your spirit from the beginning. All right? What is that? Hebrews 4:2. All right? Yeah, let's get it.
It's Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached,
Yep.
as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
See, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. So ultimately, you're a non-believer in the Lord on the street. Right? See, all these things are playing out. It should register in your mind. All right? You should think upon the wrath. Ecclesiastes 18, 24. You see, you people, you see the signs, you see the plagues, the pestilence, but you don't have the mental faculty to comprehend what time you're in. Right?
It's all right. Ecclesiastes 18, verse 24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end.
See, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end.
And the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his
See,
face.
at the time of vengeance, when he shall turn away his face. The day of the Lord is darkness and never light. Man, you're not gonna be able to get away, man. All right? You're gonna be stuck in that perpetual perplexity, man, without any answers, without any resources, without not knowing which way to turn, man. All right?
This is 2 Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth.
See, it's done through the spirit of Yahawashi, man. The Lord is compelling us to come out to warn you. Yeah, we don't want to die here. And hopefully, the hopeful elect is going to hear that every sound, man. They're going to be compelled to come in. Right? Bid them to the back.
Which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, these words are faithful and true. It's a guarantee they're going to come to pass.
Fear not the imaginations against thee.
Yep.
Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Yeah.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithful.
See, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So if you don't have faith in the promises, you don't have faith in the things that's playing out on the planet, that's where you're going to die. You were secured to that life. You were reserved to be destroyed.
Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Sword, famine, death, and destruction.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole
Hey,
earth.
that's why the Lord is going to do this. Genesis 65. So those parallels of the time of Noah, man. Why do you think the Lord mentioned Noah, man, in his ministry? Because the Lord knew those same things were going to play out again. Wickedness is at its height.
It's Genesis chapter 6 and verse 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
Only evil continually, man. We're in that same time. Only evil continually. Eve is so fucking out of order, man. It's ridiculous. All right? You got moles running breaking around this bitch. You know, you got to actually stare down the motherfucker to see if they're goddamn woman or not. That's wickedness continually, man. The Lord got to put this bitch away, man. That's it.
It says, and their works are fulfilled.
Esau has filled up his measure. That's why you see the promises flourishing as they are. The MOTB didn't say, oh, you see that little shrimp that Apostle Taha put up, Ukraine, moving to this digital monetary system, man. You niggas, man. You can't see what's going on? Lord gonna judge you for your fucking disbelief, man. And hey, you read it earlier. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Hey man, the souls of the just complain continually, man. If you're not crying out here, that's saying you want to stay here, man. what Deuteronomy 22, the law of scripture, you know. So if you ain't crying out to Yahawashi, but this damn devil trying to rape you, well, you going along with you get stoned. You know, those hailstones gonna be your end, those missiles, those ICBM missiles. You see?
And therefore, said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
That's beautiful. They go back and say, Lord, I will surely avenge them. See? Lord, it's a guarantee, man. These words are faithful and true. All right?
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
See that? And this Egypt is America, Babylon the Great. That Revelation 11, right? The spirits of Sodom, the spirits of Egypt. What else? Joel 3 and 19, right? Edom and Egypt are mixing in the same breath. Deuteronomy 28 and 16. You know? But this Egypt is America, Babylon the Great. All right? And we can continue to read, and you're going to get that point, okay?
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Smite Egypt with plagues as before. Get ready for the blackout. All right? It's power outages in various places around the country right now. Oh, man. Y'all seen that shit that happened in California? Folks are stuck in their B&Bs without any food for about a week, man. Power out, no resources, no answers. And all they could do is make a TikTok video. That's what you people gonna be left to, man. Making videos of your calamity. We're gonna laugh at your ass when you see it.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
And that's how you know this is not talking about ancient Egypt. They didn't destroy all the land thereof, but the Lord said it's gonna be a desolate wilderness wasteland, man. All right?
Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
Now, what's that ultimate plague? Somebody give me Zechariah 15 and 12. What's that ultimate plague that the Lord gonna speak the foundation of America with? Right?
Zechariah 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahawashi will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
That Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Oh, yeah?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their homes.
Now, what's a vivid illustration of that? Sarah Connor on the fence, man. What is that, Terminator 2? You know? She seen a nuclear missile, an ICBM missile hit downtown LA. Hey, man, that's going to be a fucking reality for you people, man. Various places around the world, those ICBM missiles, they ain't going to hit the ground. All right, you go and do the research of how those ICBM missiles have the maximum payload and maximum destruction. It hits above the ground, man. Right there at the precipice of the skyline. And wipes out everything, man. That's what's coming.
Isaiah 24 and 19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly.
Now, the earth is on a real, that is that? Yeah. You know? Now, the earth abideth forever. We understand that. But what is it speaking on? It's speaking on America, Babylon the Great, man. All right?
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
About those 200 million missiles, man. All right? The earth going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. And you have your more educated scholar. Oh, that many missiles. Well, how many warheads is the smart now? All right? Those stones that's going to come down and hit America, Babylon the Great.
And shall be removed like a cottage,
Yep.
and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it,
Yep.
and it shall fall and not rise
Yeah,
again.
America gonna fall and not rise again. This wicked ass system is not gonna be in place ever again, man. Kal Halalyam Yahawah for that. That's what Esau promotes. That's why we're in the worst case situation ever.
It's Revelation 6 and verse 12. And I behold, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake.
Yeah, you see that same earthquake, man?
And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood.
See?
And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth.
Yeah, those stars, metaphor for those ICBM missiles coming down, right?
Even as a fig tree casting her untimely figs.
Yeah, even as a fig tree casts her untimely figs, right?
Which is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll.
Yeah, and the heavens departed as a scroll.
When it is
that's what the John seen, man. All right, he seen a mushroom cloud. Go ahead.
When it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place.
Hey, when the destruction hit and the earth reeled to and fro like a trucker, those islands gonna move out of place, those mountains gonna flatten, right? Oh man, I seen a video where Russian state TV was actually speaking on sending ICBM missiles to the Yellowstone volcano, man. You know? You guys think everything is gonna be okay. No, it's not. All hell is set to break loose, man. World War III is at the precipice, it's right there at the door, right? All those things are gonna come to pass. Why? Because the Lord said they will.
Look, on Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe comes quickly.
See, the third woe cometh quickly. All right? It's right there at the door. You know, we had a Jake make a TikTok video. I would say like 8 months ago. That song, This is not 11, but it was saying this is not America. It's going to different states of the South, you know. Well, that's what's going to be your fate, Jay. You're going to be pleading for the USSR not to send military. Soon hit by state. So little do you know, it's going to hit everywhere, man. You ain't going to have no hope in that day if you ain't been seeking Yahawashi something like this. You're going to be left out there in perplexity, right?
Isaiah 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise.
Right, in ancient times, you know, it was face to face, clashing the sword. Real men fought now, right? And you got Esau, he'll send a drone, you know, and destroy you from 3 states away, right? Oh, me and the brother listen to Outcast song, Babylon, ATL, right? And in that song, that boy said, you talk about gas, but they got something to blow your back out from a mile away, man. So you don't realize, man, you are on no type of level with Esau, man. None when he's dealing with these weapons, man. All right, the Lord blessed him with the sword. That was in Genesis, right? The Lord said, I thought you were going to need this. Well, he gave him perception and the sword. All right? The Jake think he gonna stand up to this damn devil. No, you ain't. You're gonna catch a rude awakening real soon. You got these guys in cars, you know, coming out with AK-47. Man, you niggas have no clue. You call yourself steady men, but you don't know that Esau weapons out your weapons.
It's Revelation 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon.
That is horse symbolized power, right? Red symbolizing Esau. The first came out red all over, right?
To take peace from the earth.
And that's what this damn devil has done. He's taking peace from the earth.
And that they should kill one another.
Hey, guess what? That's gonna flourish. That's gonna blossom into World War III, man. Where they gonna kill one another. Now, those skirmishes, World War I, World War II, the Spanish-American War, the French-American War. All right, that they should kill one another. The Civil War. But this thing gonna blossom into its perfection in World War III.
And there was given unto him a great sword.
And you see how the Lord has let things grow into its perfection. You know, Esau got technology now where he can shoot a bullet around a fucking corner, man. But you think you wanna stand up to that. Right? Well, that's everything coming into its perfection. What is that? A sword? A sword is sharp. Right? But that's what the Lord is doing, man.
Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Why is fuel of fire in the Old Testament, man? That should give you a vivid illustration of what's coming, man. This will be with burning and fuel of fire. See, the Lord put it in the mind of these scientists to make these ICD books. Yeah, man. And everything is coming into its height, into its perfection. All right? You got now dirty bombs where you can have nuclear missiles actually in a suitcase. You know? But everything is coming into its perfection, man. And you people will be caught off guard. You know? Literally. America don't have a way to defend this place, man. Oh, North Korea, they got enough missiles to destroy this place, man. But you still want to call this guy a rocket man. You know, you still want to have it to where you antagonizing this man. Well, guess what? All these nations are going to send missiles to this place. We should say that the weak right?
It's Isaiah 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Now, a smith in the ancient time was a metal worker, man. Right? He created certain weapons, you know, swords, spears, javelins, whatnot, right? Arrows. Well, modern day smith are these scientists, right? Where they're creating what? These mass weapons of destruction. What is that? I'm with them. The guy said, these now become death. Yeah, destroy world. Wow. Hey, man, that's Esau, man. A destroyer of worlds. So the scriptures are plain for those who can see, right?
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Yeah, to bring forth an instrument for his work.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
The Lord Yahawashi has created the waster to destroy.
This is Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
And then the Lord said, I have sent the other nations to this day. So we're telling you your fate. Get ready to go into captivity. Get ready to be slaves, right? Serve your punishment for what you've done to the children of Israel. Right? Get ready for World War III. All right? Where your sons and daughters are going to die. Okay? That's what we're telling you. You should be in fear.
The world and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury is upon all their arms.
Well, why is the indignation of the Lord furious upon all nations? It's because of what you did to the children of Israel. You can touch the apple of his eye.
He hath utterly destroyed them.
Oh, that's past tense. He hath utterly destroyed them, go ahead.
He hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcass.
Right. See?
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah, the mountains shall be melted with their blood. See?
And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved.
Yeah, and all hey, I see your book. Continue.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down.
All the hosts shall fall down. All right? All those certain armies in the Middle East, man. Hey, brother did a beautiful lesson, man. You got Ukraine president asking for your sons and daughters to come fight in Ukraine. But you're gonna die in Ukraine. You know? You're gonna die in the war, man. Jake don't have a clue. He still got the what is that listen to music, rap music out loud spirit. Yeah, that psychopath. Why? No, man. And Jake don't have a clue what's coming to the planet. But see, that's why we be giving his wisdom not to understand. So we can be slaves at that time. I'm not gonna fall apart. Of course we're in the flesh. You'll see some shit be like, damn, Turkey troops they pouring out the neighborhood. You're like, shit. Then you're like, oh, Lord said it's gonna happen. But let me depend on his mercy. Let me hope in salvation of Yahawashi. They're not gonna have that. They're not gonna have the hope of Yahawashi.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Catch this figure. They ain't gonna have that confusion like that. Those loud calls. What's the purpose of that? You know? It makes no sense. When you think things like that logically, why would you want an engine so fucking loud that you can't hear yourself think? That makes no sense, but see, that's confusion and Esau is placed upon the planet Earth. That's why all this shit gotta be done away with. It's gotta go.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Yeah, you see that? Go ahead.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to
It's
judge.
gonna come down upon our people. An area of the sick. By way of those ICBM books. There ain't gonna be no McDonald's, you know, no Hobby Lobby, you know, no Starbucks, none of that shit. You're not gonna find a pair of Jordans somewhere. No. None of that shit. No Subway, no sewer system, none of that. Lord gonna please us all this place.
It's Isaiah 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Come down and sit in confusion. That's what the Lord is actually doing right now. Having these people come down and sit in the dust. You got Biden, the worst mentally president ever, man. Did you see where his wife was up there talking to this nigga with the biting on her fingers? Whatever. Come down and sit in the dust. These people are really laughing at America. Oh, is this the man? No.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees.
Yeah, there's no more rulership, oh daughter of the Chaldees. Right? Yeah.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
These nations ain't checking for America like that. Right, you got certain thing called the BRICS nation, right, where they actively pursuing trading in something other than the petrol dollar. Oh, the signs of this place going down, man. Jake don't even see it. You don't have a clue.
Take the millstones and grind mill. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the legs.
See, that's the process. The Lord is not making you better. The Lord is making you better, man. You're not able to hide yourself. Those certain things that you better than past top of the government. Now they looking deeply at you. Did America have something to do with this? See, this damn devil so lifted up in pride that when he topped these certain regimes, 20 years later, those motherfuckers making a movie about it. Like you giving them their game plan. And now they looking at you like, is this the man? Is this the motherfucker doing this? Did you top of him? That's gonna cause these certain nations down to hate the war. We're gonna burn our ass in the fight.
Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Going back a couple of years, you know, they were taking down these certain statues It was a shame though. Now they're trying to pass legislation where you can't even say slavery in the school. You know? Because that shame is covering them. Alright? That nakedness is being shown for us. Alright? And everybody that's going into them will be fucking thrust with.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yahawashi come back as an angelic power. He's gonna get down too.
In 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Well, what day? The day of the Lord. They're falling away first. We fell away from our enemy today. Jeremiah 17:4. Right? Even thou, even thyself shall discontinue from thine area. All right, which goes into the land, but also he was taken away from these scriptures, which was our stability. That was our wisdom in the sight of the nation, with that Deuteronomy 4. Right? So we had to fall away first.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That man of sin be revealed. He saw evil. And it says, well, the son of perdition. Perdition means what? Destruction. So he saw heritage. His inheritance is to be destroyed.
It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
By the word is not clear, right? These certain period pieces, where they put themselves up as the Yahawashi, right? That's blasphemy on the Holy Spirit. Slow belly ass niggas.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know and now ye know where withholding, that he might be revealed in his time.
Yeah, he might be revealed in his time. But we in the time that he's already revealed. Right? He's not able to hide himself.
This Jeremiah 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare.
Who have made Esau bare? Yahawashi.
I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
And he shall not be able to hide himself. So your wickedness is on full display, man. Your treacherous dealings. Oh, you got African certain nations, you know, where you got CNN asking them about what you're gonna do about the LGBT. But they don't say, guess what? That's not our problem. That's your issue. That doesn't grind here. I think it was like Nigeria. This was inquiring about Nigerian president. That Esau bitch ass, man. Not able to hide himself. Everybody see your fucking people. That's what he deal with you. Right?
Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Yep.
He shall not be able to hide himself.
He shall not be able to hide himself.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
And he is not. It said his seed, his brother, and his neighbor. We're going into that lineage. There's not going to be any more Edomites on the planet Earth, man, after those 1,000 years of captivity. You're going to be burned the hell up. Thus saith the Lord. Right? What is that in the Zondervan? Where Esau has no place of mercy. He have no place of mercy from the Yahawashi of all the neighbors of the Israelites. Was a guarantee what to be done with.
Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Yeah, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Continue.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
See that? And thou shalt be cut off forever. Beautiful. That's your fate because of what you've done to the children of Israel. You kept your wrath forever, perpetually, man.
It says, It's Obadiah 1 and 10 in the NLT. Because of the violence you did to your close relatives in Israel, you will be filled with shame and destroyed forever.
Woo-hoo! And destroyed forever. That's a beautiful, beautiful precept. All right? Why? Because Esau puts forth wickedness. All right? And we understand but we're wanting righteousness to reign on the planet Earth. And that can't happen with this damn double.
God 46. How things of Esau searched out. How are his hidden things sought up?
How are his hidden things sought up through the being of the Lord? Those things are being put on blast. Through the being of Yahawashi. All right? That's how Esau is searched out. His hidden things sought up. I know for a fact that I ain't know about those certain lakes around the country. You know, there were once black, thriving black towns, man, so-called black towns. But this damn devil came in and ran the population out and to cover his fucking wickedness, he filled it up with water. But now all those things are coming out, man. You fucking devil, and you got a lot to pay for it. You actually beating up your master. You the perfect devil.
Luke 8 and verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
That shall not be known and come abroad. So now we're in the time that you're being revealed, man. All right? We in the time of presenting evidence. You on trial. You know? Inquisition is being made. You know? Now the Lord is getting ready to drop the gavel on your ass. To bring the judgment. It's going to be beautiful.
Second Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
The mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Right? During that time of the Roman. It was already in place. Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
And the Lord let you fill up your mansion until you're going to be taken out of the way. Go ahead, man.
And then shall that wicked be revealed,
And then shall that wicked be revealed. Go ahead.
whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his
Right,
mouth.
that's what you said now. The Lord is consuming this devil with the spirit of his mouth. Which are the prophets. Telling you off, shaking the head, going to the gates of the noble. Right? That's why the ADL, that was no false great bills. You know? They ain't listeners that none of they a whole article, man. Why? Because they know the prophets of the Lord. They can feel it in their spirit. But they listen to all these other camps. You got Yahawashi waxing worse and worse, leaving in hell doctrine. Damn. You got a huge congregation following you. We already know how it should be, but you know, those certain things, they said judge that was under the truth. So if you have the servant, you see who the Lord is dealing with. He ain't dealing with these other things. We're going to see what type of Passover these people have. Are you going to be in that spirit of birth again? All right, are you going to really celebrate the Lord's Passover? That's what we're here to. The Lord's Passover. All right, a very serious every time. If you read in the scripture, a lot of things happen around the Passover. A lot of things happen around that time. Therefore, our Lord Yahawashi, most notable, right? Yeah, these certain wars when they came up against the children of Israel happened around the Passover, right? But that's the time we're headed to. Very, very serious perilous time. But these other camps are not warning you. They're not warning you of the wicked. They give you a good solid dance so you can be confident here in your fucking prison cell.
It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
See, that's the chronological order. get the judgment read to you, the evidence is first the evidence is presented, then the judgment is read, and then it's executed. The Lord will cover the brightness of his cover with those chariots. To destroy all, what is that, seats of shining sea. Yeah, man.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled.
And dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Esau either, man. He dealt with treachery. Right? Mainly the children of Israel, man. All right? You take peace with you, man. You still for the affliction. Things are red line. All right? Not giving certain loans, but certain issues in place. You know? Keep the children of Israel downtrodden. You got to pay for that. Esau, they live it up, man. Live it up on your dirt bikes and shit, you know, on your BMX. Man, Lord, you straight. It ain't gonna be no fucking bikes.
It says, and they dealt not treacherously with thee, but thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Yeah, they will deal treacherously with you. These next ones really take out their aggression and anger. They're person for everybody. All right, Esau is known as the sword. All right? And they've been whooping all these nations. Now they get fed up.
But it's James 2:13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy.
Yeah, they have showed no mercy. Esau either. He showed no mercy. All right? And guess what? You get into a time to take his trouble, where you're going to really see this damn devil going on. He's not going to show any mercy on the young or the old. All right? Back in the day, he did that before. You know? Brought us over here on slave shit, man, he did it before. Young or old. That's what you deal with.
And mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Ooh, and mercy rejoicing against judgment. You're going to rejoice at the judgment of Yahawashi. He take them damn devils down. Right?
This is Jeremiah 51, starting at 1. Thus said the Lord, Yahawashi, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me and destroy and win.
Destroy me in those Assyrian wolves. Those Tomo with wolves. All right? That's why the Lord hasn't sent the destruction yet. He hasn't sent this destruction really quick. Somebody could Revelation 7.
Revelations. Revelation 7, verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the winds should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea.
Nor on the sea, that these winds, you just read about it in Jeremiah, don't destroy the wind. Right?
Nor on any tree.
Yep.
And I saw another angel exceeding from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So this destroyed wind is not going to take this place until that is in its perfection. All right?
Jeremiah 51:2. And I will send unto Babylon famine. They shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about.
For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about.
Against him that biddeth, let the archer bend his bow. and against him that lifted himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men.
See, hey man, the Lord ain't gonna care about your young men, man. All right, you're gonna be burning the hell up. See,
Destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
see, destroy you utterly all her hope, all her armies. You're gonna be destroyed by Yahawashi. All right, by way of what those ICBM missiles, those thermal nuclear missiles, burn over 1 million degrees Fahrenheit. You can't even imagine it. Your skin just tripping away. But the Lord said He's going to leave you here and melt you. The Lord said He's going to leave you here and melt you. Right?
God, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon
To
it,
blow the fire on it, man.
to melt it,
Yep.
so will I gather you in mine anger.
So what I gather, see, that's what the Lord is doing, man. Yeah, you got these certain Israelites from South America now being gathered up here. Well, that's the Lord putting you in the front row stage for those ICBM missiles, man. The Lord said He's going to leave you here and melt you.
It's like a lot said before, America's a melting pot.
That's it. Literally, you know, you had that figure of saying, you know, that all nations will gather here. There's a melting pot and all that, but it's literally gonna be a melting pot, man. Literally.
God, so will I gather you in mine anger and in my fear. And I will leave you there and melt you.
And I will leave you there. Well, America and melt you, man. That's what's gonna happen to America, Babylon the Great. Everything here is gonna be melted. Your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, all those things are gonna be cleaned as off. If you have any hope in America to continue, it's not gonna happen.
Isaiah 51 and 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel have not been forsaken.
See, for Israel have not been forsaken. The Lord is going to surely avenge them.
Nor Judah of his power,
Yep.
of the Lord of hosts.
The Lord is our power, our ultimate power. All right? He's going to do away with our enemies, man, for those ones that hate us. You know? We've been persecuted them. But the Lord said, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get that back to you, man. You're going to have the same Lord that had you in captivity. That's righteous, man. Right?
Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon. How you going to flee out of the midst of Babylon? By mentally fleeing out of the midst of Babylon. All right? That's how you flee out of the midst of Babylon. It ain't going to be where you go into another state or another country. No, man. As the elder put up a video today, it was a flashback. It don't matter where you go, you're not going to escape the judgment of Yahawashi.
And deliver every man his soul. Be not caught off in her iniquity.
Be not cut off in her iniquity, William.
For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, William.
He will render unto her a
He
recompense.
will render unto her a recompense. See, the Lord will pay you back. But you people have no clue, man. You want to continue to come up against the man of the Lord, but the Lord going to judge you. You want to continue to scoff and mock, all right, and live in accusation, but the Lord going to judge you, man. All right? And it's going to be swift. You ain't even going to see it coming. But you want to open your mouth against the man of the Lord. It's not a game, man. The Lord is deadly serious about his people. You don't want to believe, you're just going to die. Point blank period. Yes, sir.
In the second Ezra 15 and verse 26, he said, for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him.
The Lord knoweth all them that sin against him. Okay?
And therefore delivered he them unto death and
See,
destruction.
the Lord will deliver you to death. Here you go die. That's what the Lord gonna do to you, man. All right? People don't understand the gravity of what's going on. You see the things playing out. You think that eviction moratorium was nothing? Man, you got more people living in their fucking cars than ever before, man. See, those are the calamities that the Lord is bringing upon this world. And it's not going to stop. It's going to increase. The evils are going to increase, man. You got something? Yeah, you got it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither,
Yeah, return of not thither, go ahead.
but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud,
Yep.
that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater.
Continue.
So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Beautiful. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. So when we tell you that all hell's getting ready to break loose, famine is on the way, right? When we tell you that the sedition is on the way, or people will be kicking in your doors for the lack of bread, guess what? Those things are going to flourish. They're going to come in their perfection. And if you don't have, see, and if you don't have a man of the Lord, guess what? You're going to be caught out there. You're going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void,
See, these are not empty words. It's a guarantee. Go ahead.
but it shall accomplish that which I please,
Yep.
and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I send
See,
it.
it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent. So the word of the Lord is a seed, man. All right? You saw a little stage of seed. I'm going to tell you something I seen. A couple years ago, when it was a heavy snowpack that hit the Midwest, that it caused the Mississippi to flood. And those certain tributaries had crops around it. And that caused those certain crops to die. See, American crops been dying for a long time. But now it's coming in this perfection. You see it get ready to lay hold on the planet Earth. Whereas ain't gonna be any meat. Your Boston butt gonna cost you $60 a pound, man. A loaf of bread gonna be $60, man. See, that's the time we headed to. People think it's a game, but it's not. That was it on that? Second is 14. Yeah, man, the evils are increasing. That's how you know the Lord is dealing, man. It's not going to go back.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 14, verse 16. For yet greater evil than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, greater evil. All right? So you thought it was bad a year ago. Well, it's going to be greater evil. These mass shootings. You know? People getting deleted left and right. You thought it was bad last year. But just wait. What is that? Ezekiel 7? Yeah. Let's get that. But that's the Lord showing you, man, that he's getting ready to judge this place. And if you're joined to this place, if your hope and aspirations of this place is to continue, guess what? The Lord going to look at you in the same uniform as Esau. And he's going to destroy your life. Period. A lot of people get the Bible misconstrued. They think it's a book, you know, happy, joy. No, man. It's full of warning, lamentations, and woe. You don't realize that. Again, the only way women gonna be protected in their age, you got a man on the boat. Oh, point blank period.
Yeah, this is Ezekiel 7:5.
It said, thus said the Lord Yahawah, in evil and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come.
The end is coming.
The end is come.
Yep.
It watching for thee. Behold, it is come.
See, it says it watching for thee. So it's already been pronounced. It's just waiting for you to get there. For that prophecy to come up on you in its perfection. That's what it's waiting to. Read that again, Rawchaa.
Yeah, he say, Ezekiel 7 and 5, he said, thus said the Lord Yahawah, the end is come, and only end, it's like, an evil and only evil, behold, is come.
It said evil and only evil. Evil and only evil. No good time. You're not going to be, what is that? Right? You're not going to have a good day. No, man, we're going to come to a time where it's going to be sunny out, and you're going to be one of the fruits of the field. You're going to be old.
This is 2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
And we're perilous in the last days. And it said in the last days perilous times shall come.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Hey man, you see that? Men are lovers of their own selves.
Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers,
Ooh, blasphemers. Go ahead.
disobedient to
Hey,
parents,
man, that's beautiful. You got these guys disobedient to their spiritual father. You know, these false prophets. You guys, you come out with your salute. All praise to Yahawashi. That lets you know who your leaders are, man. Who your spiritual fathers are, man. And you niggas coming up against it. Well, that's the telltale sign we in the end. Read it again, right?
for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents,
Disobedient to parents, boy.
unthankful, unholy.
Woo, unthankful, unholy. Right? You're of the world, man. You haven't been sanctified. You're world of God. You know, you got Yahawashi saying, you're only supposed to be one woman. No, that ain't according to the scriptures. That ain't according to the scriptures, man. But see, that's that world-friendly doctrine. That's that world-friendly shit. No, man. We don't tell you the straight skinny of it. All right? According to the scriptures, a man can have more than one woman. All right? As long as she don't have a man. Okay? And you know you got certain safeguards. You can't stop like that. But that's thus saith the Lord. If you can't get with it, get the fuck out. And the Lord gonna make that happen. He gonna make that happen. All right? But you can't get with the scriptures. Hey, man. The Lord just ain't open you up to it. That's as simple as that. You know?
This book of James, chapter 4, verse 4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahawashi both. So like whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahawashi.
See that? So if you're a friend of this world, it's established in this system. You want to keep making your rap songs, your fitted caps, you know? You're a friend of this world, man. You want this place to continue. You're a friend of this world. You at odds with the power of the universe. You're at odds with your Yahawashi. He's going to beat you to death. Period. There's no gray area with the Lord. Either you are with the Lord or you will be destroyed. It's just that simple.
And in 2 Ezra 5:1, he said, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come.
Read it from top of your boat.
Yeah, 2 Ezra 5:1,
Yep.
nevertheless, as coming the tokens,
Yep.
Behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
They that dwell upon earth shall be taken into great number. You don't see that occurring now, man? I remember brother sent through an article where it's been the most mass shootings this year, you know, in this certain period of time than ever before. Oh, the evil's increasing, you know. Those are people waxing cold, you know. Ridiculous, matter of fact, too.
You say, and the way of truth shall be hidden.
Ooh, and the way of truth shall be hidden. Ain't that being magnified right now? You got Yahawashi teaching the hell doctrine. There is no hell, man. There is no place where you die that you go up under the ground and you burn for eternity. Man, that's unrighteous as fuck. You niggas is crazy. Hell is a condition. We in hell now. We don't have any power in our hands. We on our oppressive foot. That's why we calling out to our power, Yahawashi, to destroy this man. And guess what he gonna do?
When he said the way of truth shall be hidden.
And the way of truth shall be hidden. Right? You got these wayward doctrines now popping up out the works. You know? We already in the new covenant. Why are we in the new covenant? Nigga, you still teaching? We're not gonna teach you under the new covenant, man. You know? Oh, the MOTB is seen. You know? That's the way of truth being hidden. And who is closing your eyes? And how about Yahawashi, man?
When we say the land shall be barren of faith.
Woo! See that? The land shall be barren of faith. Continue.
And he say, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest,
Go ahead.
or that thou hast heard long ago.
Or that thou hast heard long ago, just like we read earlier in Genesis. Well, wickedness was all over the world, man. That's what's going on now. Wickedness is everywhere. These things have increased until their perfection. That's why the Lord gets ready to bring swift judgment. And we welcome. You know, you'll have guys say, what are you going to do? Well, guess what? We're going to depend on Yahawashi. He gave us the blueprint of what's coming. Since he gave us the blueprint of what's coming, don't you think we're going to depend on the Lord when he says he's going to, my servant shall eat, and you shall be hungry? You're looking at us crazy, we're looking at you crazy. We're going to see where that anguish and distress come upon you. Matter of fact, real good. Yeah, you're going to see when that anguish and distress come upon you. When you can't feed yourself. When your baby looking at you in your face and they ain't eating. And I ain't gonna say days. I'm gonna say in a 24-hour period. Because you niggas don't know nothing about fasting. You had not ate in a 24-hour period in your life. So when that shit come upon you, gonna be fucked up. Good. Good. You haven't been seeking Yahawashi. Good. See, the Lord making us hard up there, man. There's gonna be dead bodies strolling in the street pretty soon, man. You don't understand what's coming? Oh, yeah.
This is the 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great business,
It said many great business. Go ahead.
shall be done to them that in the latter time
The latter time, go ahead.
shall dwell in the world.
Why?
Because they have walked in great
See
pride.
that? Because they have walked in great pride. Hey, man, be proud as fuck, man. The Lord don't judge you. All that goddamn poor speeches, you know, all that rebellion, out of order shit, man, the Lord gonna pay you back for that. And you wanna go dwell in torment. Matter of fact, read that from the top again.
The 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great business shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Why?
Because they have walked in great pride.
Many great business. It's going to be your habitat. That's going to be your abode. You're going to be sitting there hungry, pining away, wishing you would have listened to the men of the Lord when they were born in you. But see, this word that went out, man. You're not going to have any clue. It done went out. You done heard the gospel. And it don't most be no friendly, bring everybody in business. Hell no. We in the stead of John the Baptist. Who warned you to flee? Get your ass back in that Birmingham. Then we gonna put up a post on that door that you came out of that you can't get out that way again. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this Second Ezra 16 verse 33. It says the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
Yeah, in the war, man. When you people get drafted, World War III is biblical. And you see it blossoming. You see it in the first stage. You know? You see that the Lord is a husband. You know, he planted the seed. Now you see it break forth through the ground. Little leaves come upon it. I think those first leaves are called Catalina leaves. You know, where it soak up all the nutrients of the sun and then start growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Those leaves, those first set of leaves, actually feed the plant along the nutrients in the roots. But that's what you see in blossoming in World War III, man. When you people get drafted, you know.
Where he says the women shall mourn, having no husbands.
See?
Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers.
Yeah.
In the wars shall thy bridegrooms be destroyed.
In the war shall thy bridegroom be destroyed, man.
And their husbands shall perish of famine.
See that? Woo! That husband the husband gonna really look to feed the family first. You know, you like, you gotta make sure the family eat. And then he gonna forget all about himself, and his ass gonna perish of the family. Then what? Well, your women gonna be left to the elements.
That's what's going to bring business. Lord, he's going to take the head of it. The head being the men. They ain't going to be able to men out here for the women.
You got Pookie and Ray Ray. You gonna be looking at Pookie and Ray Ray down there be your protector. Pookie and Ray Ray shoot sideways. He done dodged the draft for 2 months. Ready. Then you see a man. Oh, Lord, it's a man. And you gonna invite Pookie and Ray Ray in there. You gonna take all your food and leave your ass. Yeah. See, if you don't have the man of the Lord, guess what, man? You gonna be caught out there. Period. That was good. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. What does that mean to remember the Creator in the days of thy youth? When we heard this truth, we go, oh, bro. Oh, that's the same thing you told Nicodemus. Right? And Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews, who's supposed to understand spiritual things, couldn't get it. But that means when you hear this truth, you are born again, man. That's when you're supposed to remember your Creator in the days of thy youth. Yeah? While the evil days come back, you see that? While the evil days come back. We're approaching those evil days. And that word evil is actually a compound word. Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad. It's going to be bad times here in America. Evil and only evil. So that's why you got Jake now, they got those, what is that, refund checks, you know, the taxes back. Take that for live it up for a span of 3 weeks. Then you like, shit, back in the rat race. Hey man, those things are gonna come upon you in perfection, trying to have earth to escape those evil times, those bad times, man. And in reality, they're gonna hit you in 3 months. And then the evil's gonna be the increase even more since then. So like if I may, you know, Esau put the squeeze on niggas in certain states. They're saying they ain't taking no refund.
not the 5 year tax refund. You know, and Jake be waiting on that money, man. Jake be waiting on it. You know, Jake be ready to stack it.
So then, soon as the year ends, take me waiting on that motherfucker goddamn W-2 form. You know?
So quick as I can find it, the quick as I can get it back.
Man, that thing ain't gonna be for you, man, for your good, man. It's gonna be for your detriment. Alright? Anything Esau presents to you is to bring you down. Right? Matter of fact, real quick, give you yeah, man. But Esau give you something, you better watch the fuck out with it. You got that.
It is Proverbs 12 and 10. It said, righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. They give you something, you better watch the fuck out. Esau, man, he ain't gonna do anything that's gonna be in your favor. Those tax refunds, hey, you may take a huge refund just to present the chip to it. So you can't get access to these funds except you take that CHIP. That's that cutting up. You know, sitting that cheese in front of you. You know? And if you want it, you will be caught in that trap. You'll be drawing away of your own looks.
Come. While the evil days come not, nor the years draw not, when they shall say, I have no pleasure in them.
When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Like the other brother always said, it's going to be a bright sunny day. And you're going to be famished. You're going to be hungry. You're be like, why, Lord, why? And you ain't going to have the energy to say that loud. It's going to be a deep whisper. Yeah, must have war. Yeah, man. That's what's approaching. And we say in the beginning stage, hey, and all this, we haven't even mentioned those toxic wastes being dumped in these certain rivers and lakes. We haven't even mentioned Lake Mead and dried up, basically where you're not going to have any power produced on the West Coast. You know, the Colorado River drying up, Mississippi River drying up. Yeah, food facilities burning down. Come on, man. From the toxic fuel. Yeah, man. We haven't touched on those things. But that's what's out there. You know? And you can't see the lawyer and the judge is playing. Matthew 16. Man. Yeah, man. Lord, get down in the earth. Spirits created for visions. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the shark? Yeah. Oh, man, he ignored the warning. That boy, they got signs plastered all over there on that beach, right? And he defied the warning. He defied the warning, man. Well, that's what you people do. You defy the warning. Lord, lend you a helping hand, you snap away. Shit, Lord. See, bury your ass deep, man. Yeah, that was him, man. Reading that article, they said he wanted to surf the big waves. So he defied the water. And the shark came up and bit him up. Bit his whole left side up, man. You know? And then when they were bringing him back to shore, he was like, God, Jesus, don't let me die. He was Jake. You know, roller king. Hard headed, stiff nigga. Don't let me die, Jesus. Jesus. Don't let me die, Jesus. You know? Yeah, man. I think he ended up living. But now you ain't got no damn left leg. But that's the Lord, man. Our wound and our healed. Neither is there anything that can deliver out of my head. Yeah, man. Guess what? Those things are going to, hey, I know a brother had said at one point in time, what if it be a sharp tornado? You ever seen that big horror movie where it's sharks and a tornado and shit? Like, for real, man, the Lord is out there, man. You can make anything benefit. You got the CDC warning about the damn zombies. Then you see an actual zombie I think it was here, zombie drug, called people that got there. Yeah, train. You know? Hey, man. Hey, the terror of the Lord.
Yeah, in Matthew 16 and verse 1, it says the Pharisees also and the Sadducees came and tempted, desiring him that he would show them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and orange.
Yeah, so you can discern. Matter of fact, too.
Yeah, he said, oh, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the time?
You see dark clouds approach. Oh, I need to bring an umbrella today. You know, you can see, oh shit, man, it said it's gonna be a high 50. I need to put on the coat. You can discern those things of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the time. And that was just a little thing, little bit of what we mentioned that the Lord is doing in the earth. We can't even touch on anything. Hey, we ain't even get into the earthquake. You know? Or the tributaries in Italy, those certain waterways, those things are drying up. You know? Man, that's the Lord showing you what he's doing in the earth. And you can't even discern the signs of the time.
Yeah, verse 4, he said, a wicked and adulterous generation seeking after his son.
Yeah, a wicked and adulterous generation seeking after a sign.
And there shall be no sign. It's like, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonah.
But the sign of the prophet Jonah, what Jonah, he was out there prophesying, man. You tell Nineveh, in 3 days, the Lord is going to overthrow you. And Nineveh, I mean, it's like Jonah, he didn't want to go prophesy at first, you know. The Lord said, no, you got to go tell him. And if you don't tell him, I can't kill him. You be in that same stead, man. You know? We were compelled to come out here. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, man. Oh, the sign on the prophets, the men out on the highways and byways. And you can't hold nothing to the charge of the men of the Lord. It's the Lord that's got us doing this. It's the Lord that got you stopping. It's the Lord that got you being deep. Think about that. The Lord that got you saying that the MOTB is something other than the CHIP RFID. Right? It's the Lord that got you doing this. Think about that. Yeah, so the Lord said it's not going to be a sign, but the sign of the prophet Jonah, man. That should register in your mind. Why these men out there every weekend reading out the Bible? That should register in your mind, man. You should consider those things.
In Isaiah 8 and verse 16, he said, bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples.
Seal the law among my disciples. All right, so those things that were putting those men back in that time, because guess what? In the scriptures, there's something called reincarnation, man. You come back in your life. Matter of fact, let's prove that real quick. Daniel 12 and 13. Yeah, man. Let's prove it. You come back in your life. If you can't understand the concept of reincarnation according to the scripture, you're not going to get the scripture.
God, it's the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 13. But go thy way till the end be.
Till the end be, continue.
For thou shalt rest.
Thou shalt die, go ahead.
And stand in thy life.
And stand in thy life, go ahead.
At the end of days.
And what was that? He was a prophet. He's standing in his life at the end of days, man. All right? Ain't we at the end of days? Yeah, we are. Why do we know that? Because what measure the time is. The prophecies say so. But what if some do not believe it? We don't care. We see the prophecies playing. We don't care if you don't see it. But it's still food at Walmart. We don't care if you don't see the famine. The scripture says, suddenly shall the full storehouses be found empty. So you gonna wake up one day with that proud ass look. And there ain't gonna be no food in the store.
Second Ezra 16, verse 21, and he says, behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon the earth that they should think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, you think yourself to be in good case.
And even then shall evil grow upon the earth.
And even then shall evil grow upon the earth. So you think yourself in good case because Walmart is still serving you. You still go to Burger King. You know, you still go get some goddamn waffle fries. You know? Oh man, all that shit is gonna be done away with.
Sword, famine, and great confusion.
Sword, famine, and great confusion.
For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Woo, many. Hey man, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna take 3 days. It's gonna take a 24-hour period for Jake to bug the fuck out. He ain't eating in 12 hours. And he don't see the way he gets something to eat from. But that boy goes lose. He got it, man. I just got that shit.
Many, it just said a large number of.
A large number of. You got some simple words for me?
And it says numerous, countless, innumerable.
All right, come on. Yeah.
It says multiple. Multitude.
Great number, man.
Going back, it says, again, verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. What is that?
And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
See? And these small cities gonna be the first to go. You know? And you ain't having no food, no comfort. You know? America is really a convenience culture, man. Everything is at your fingertips. Literally. You can order food, you can order wine, alcohol, shit, you can order bottles. Everything is at your fingertips, man. Well, all that comfort is getting ready to be taken away, man. You're not gonna be here with a happy go-go countenance anymore, man. And people gonna really realize who the Lord dealing with, because our countenance is gonna be different from your countenance. Oh, that's Daniel. He said, just let us eat posts, vegetables, and eat of the king's meat, right? And their countenance was better than the countenance that counterparts came. Hey man, we're coming back to that time. Our countenance is going to show who the Lord dealing with. Then shall we know who are my children. You people will be real about it. Yeah. Right. So that's a heavy spirit, man. The Lord put on you to laugh and famine and death. Hey, that's what the scripture says. Period. That's what we revel in, man. We revel in the judgment of Yahawashi. We ready for the Lord to get down in this book. And he's already doing it. That's why brothers are hastening that day. Brothers we read it for, you know. In the scriptures book, you know. Prophesying for. But that's the brothers hastening that time.
Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
See that? His Lord says it's better if you die of a gunshot wound to the head Or let a gunshot wound to the leg where you bleed out. How about that? It's better if you die that way than die of hunger. Read that again.
Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with
See
hunger.
that? Continue.
For these find a way, stricken through for want of the fruits of the
Yeah,
field.
you want to really, and you can equate that to pears or apples. But you know, Jake don't know the pear and the apple is a fruit of the field. You know, wish you had that bacon in it. You know? You wish you had something to eat, man. You wish you ate them damn chicken, had some chicken in it.
Like a Skippy commercial, you're not yourself any longer.
That's it,
He's gonna be losing it, man. You know, just to speak of friends, you shall fight like enemies, right? You know, people invade one another for the lack of bread. That's it. You know, people gonna lose their motherfucking mind when it ain't no food, man. You know, that's the times that we coming into, man. You know, but back in the day, people used to be robbing for the bowl.
Yeah.
You know, Jake could be robbing for the burgers, man. You know, they got their meat, saltine crackers. That's it.
Oh, yeah, God.
Hey, you right.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Right.
Chick-fil-A.
All people form that mukbang. You know, they gonna wish they had that food back in their days. They gonna wish they had resources. You know? That's Lord, hey man, it's better to die of the sword than to perish in famine. Alright? That's a very crucial death. What other crucial death? Being burned alive, eaten alive, yeah. Drown. It says drown. Yeah. Yeah. Those are crucial deaths, man. And the Lord had people already set up to meet those judgments. All right? And they're going to come before you in their perfection. You know, you gonna think you got away from somebody chasing you and shit. You gonna run into a pack of wild dogs. Oh shit, a pack of rumbo dogs. You know? You ain't gonna be able to talk them down. You're not gonna be able to get them beat. Hell no. Yeah. Buffalo going. They transform to a goddamn transformer right before your eyes. Goddamn build up like Voltron and it's not dumping on your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what's coming. And you hear us joking about it, but shit, what else, man? This shit is serious. You don't joke about it, you blow the hell out. You know? You depend on your Yahawashi outside. Yeah, man. That's my hope lies. And why you people gonna be hoping in Esau? Matter of fact, before we get there.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High?
It says make the faith of the Most High. So our faith versus your unbelief, right? Continue.
Without a faith,
Without a faith, go ahead.
Most High forbid.
Hell no. It doesn't matter if you don't believe. You're not going to make our faith without a faith. It's going to flourish. It's still going to happen.
Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying,
That thou mightest be justified in thy saying. That's how we're going to be justified. Because we're saying the sayings of Yahawashi, man. The sayings of Yahawashi. You know? That's how we're going to be justified. So when all those things come upon you in their perfection, guess what? You're going to be justified. So we want it.
and might is overcome when thou art judged.
Might is overcome when thou art judged. That's why we're going to need the mercy of Yahawashi. All right?
Yeah, Psalm 33 verse 15. He said he fashioned the hearts alike and considered all their works. There is no king saved by the multitude of hosts.
Yeah, there's no king saved by the multitude of hosts.
A mighty man is not delivered by much strength.
Yeah, you see that? A mighty man is not delivered by much strength. Notice what say, the battle is the Lord, and he will give you into our hand, like that King David. You know, telling that uncircumcised Philistine. And what happened? David slew the Goliath and chained with a stone. You know, I was shocked. Yeah.
See, you say,
Yahawashi is that stone, that cornerstone. All right? We spiritually dead up here, and we equate those things that way. You know, in the spirit.
he said, and horse is a vain thing for safety. Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength.
Yeah, he can say he delivered anybody's great strength.
Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him, upon them that hope in his mercy,
Yeah, upon them that hope in his mercy.
to deliver their soul from death,
Yeah.
and to keep them alive in famine.
To deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. But if you haven't been seeking the Lord now while he may be found in the days without you think you're going to have that luxury of even having that play out in your mind? That's not even going to be an option for you. Why? Because you're dependent on now is what you're going to depend in those times. You know?
If you say, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine, our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and our shield.
He is our help and our shield.
For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name.
Woo, see that? You got guys saying we should say the name. You can't make the name without you. But the scripture plain to say you're going to have his name. You're going to trust in his holy name. Yahawah, he is or he exists. Yahawashi, he that delivers, he that saves. Okay? There's power in those names.
He said, let thy mercy, O Lord Yahawah, be upon us, according as we hope in thee.
According as we hope in thee. Yahawashi said, it's going to be according to your faith. Let's get that. Like 6, 7. Yeah, man. It's going to be according to your faith. So if you didn't have faith in Esau, guess what? He dead. If you have faith in the Lord, and Yahawashi, bahasham, he's going to honor that, man. You go to that Ecclesiastes 2.
Yeah, this Psalm 33 and verse 22. He said, let thy mercy, O Lord Yahawah, be upon us, according as we hope in thee.
Yep. According to your faith. The Lord was healing the blind man. You said that was it. The Lord was healing the blind man. You know? And the Lord said, according to your faith. And that's the spirit. He was healing a blind man. You know? What should we say? Let my servant come into the sight of his children. Yeah.
It is the book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 27.
9 and 27.
Yeah, he say, yeah, I'm sorry, verse 27. Yeah, he say, Matthew 9 and 27. He said, when Yahawashi departed thence, 2 blind men followed him, and crying, and saying, thou son of David, have mercy on us.
See, thou son of David, they let you know they were spiritual men. Thou son of David, they knew he was King Solomon. Have mercy on us. Come on, man. Go ahead.
And he said, and when he was coming to the house,
When he was coming to the house, go ahead.
the blind men came to him, and Yahawashi said unto them, believe ye that I am able to do this?
Yeah, you believe that I can save you like a family? You know, from the teeth of wild beasts. You believe that I can keep Esau off your ass? You believe this?
They said unto him, yeah, Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, man. That's what we at. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, Lord. Let's go ahead, man.
He said, then touched he their eyes, saying, according to your faith.
According to your faith. Hey, man, brothers believe they gonna vanish with that damn devil come in like a flood, man. That was the scripture say. You go into that word standing. It literally means some one of the words is vanish, man. Then Yahawashi vanished through those people, man. They were getting ready to throw him off the cliff. He went right through them, man. They ain't even see. See, if you don't have this, you don't have these options in your later in your mind. That's what you would depend on all those carnal things, man.
He said, then touched he their eyes, saying, according to your faith, be it unto you.
Be it unto you. See that?
He said, and their eyes were open, and Yahawashi straightly charged them, saying, see that no man know it.
Yeah, see that no man know. Now, they're just doing a great work, man. He want that fame and accolade, man. He gonna get it when he come back, man. Lord gonna come in and do it. Fucking people up. The man right here. He gonna come back, man. You know? Yeah. Context. This is the book of Job, 5 verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrects. Yeah, happy is the man whom the Most High corrects. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrects. Happy is the man whom the Most High corrects. Therefore, despise not thou the chastity of the Almighty. Yeah, despise not thou the chastity of the Almighty. So we can catch hell, man. All right? And the Lord still put the Spirit on brothers to come out week in and week out. The Lord is doing this. So don't despise the chastity of the Lord.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 32, he said, but when we are judged,
Yeah, but when we are judged, man,
we are chastised of the Lord.
yeah, we are chastised of the Lord. So don't despise the chastity of the Almighty.
That we should not be condemned with the world.
That we should not be condemned with the world, man. You don't want to die with you, Richard. You don't want to die with you guys, man. You know? We don't want to die with you unbelievers and infidels. I want to be out here through the Spirit of God. Yahawashi. Again, it's not of us. And knowing that brings comfort. You're like, why do you have my son? Because you know these things was leads to life. You know? So despise not the chastity of the Almighty. For he maketh so and bindeth up. He wounds and his hands makes right. And his hands make whole. He wounds and his hands make whole. Hey man, boy, that was a crazy story. Dude defied the water and a shark bit his whole left side off. You know? He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In 7 there shall no evil touch thee. It is perfection. 7 means completion. You know? And the Lord said ain't no evil gonna touch thee. It's a death. In famine he shall redeem thee from death. Yeah, in famine he shall redeem thee from death.
And it was from the power of the sword.
Yeah, and the war from the power of the sword. So they gonna have a draft, and your name will never get called. That's the Lord, man.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it comes.
See that? Neither shall I be afraid of destruction. That's gonna be in the spirit of the Lord. Go ahead, on this man. Go ahead.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Yeah, see that? In destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
See?
For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field. And the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
And the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. You want to see the Lord while he may be front of you.
And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace.
Hey, that's when you're gonna know that the Lord Yahawashi shines with you. You know, your tabernacle, your abode is in peace.
And thou shalt visit thy habitation, and shalt not see.
And it's wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 7. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people. And their Lord shall reign forever.
The Lord shall reign forever. See?
They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
Hey, if you trust somebody, you have a faith in them. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Go ahead.
And such as be faithful and love shall abide with him.
See?
For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect.
And he have care for his elect. The Lord gonna care for his elect. He's gonna feed them in miraculous ways. As the elder gonna say, we're gonna see them. You know? Hey man, and miracles happen every day. We see it. You know? Brother up in did a video, you know, and another brother get a spiritual point out of it, man. That's a miracle that how my shop. And they comfort, you know. This place is fucking and it affects you every day. Okay? All the certain miracles are manifesting that. Brothers will see it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter.
The Lord had numbered your words to the sword. He said, you are all bow down to the sword.
Because when I called, you did not answer.
See that?
When I spake, you did not hear.
See that?
But did evil before mine eyes.
It did evil before the eyes of the Lord. You depended upon this damn God. You trusted in oppression and perversion. And stayed there, right?
And did choose that wherein I delighted not.
And did choose that wherein I delighted not.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawashi, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
That's separation.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
But you should be ashamed. Hey, going back to that confession. You're going to be embarrassed by that.
Because, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart.
You should cry for sorrow. That's a heavy contract. You got one part to enjoy, you know, happy, praise the Lord. You got another part just in distress and anguish. That's going to be a beautiful contract.
God and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Hey, you shall howl for vexation of spirit. You'll be groaning, crying out to the Lord. There will be no relief.
That is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. He say, and there shall be a sign in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of
And
nations.
that's what you see, man. On the other transformation. Oh, we see that moon and crescent moon, and that was a normal crescent moon. You know, you had the two planets, Jupiter and Venus, and they was almost like they were in a row. You know what I'm saying? And that moon, man, that was a certain sign. You know, the blood moon, the eclipse, you know, these certain meteor showers, as they say. You know, those are signs of the sun and the moon. You know, and upon earth, the stress and patience, right?
With perplexity,
With complexity,
the sea and the waves roar.
the sea and the waves roar. The metaphor of people being in the uproar. You get that word complexity. You know, you got Peru, still protesting. You know, France. You know, Haiti. You know, all those things are still growing on the planet Earth. Hey man, wait till these people start protesting because they ain't get no SNAP benefit. You know, and that NBC featured Jay, you know, Lord the King, and she had got $300 extra dollars for benefits on her. All that shit has been taken away March 1st. You know, and they asked her a question. Well, what are you gonna do? Or she said it's gonna be between paying the bill or eating. So you're gonna have lack of resources. Why? Do you trust your own person?
It's Strong's G 639 Avaria says to be without resources,
Be without resources, bro.
to be in strait, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed.
Be embarrassed. Your trust in me is gonna be your shame. You're gonna be embarrassed, man.
To be in doubt, not to know which way to turn,
Not to know which way to turn, man.
to be at a loss of oneself, be in doubt,
Be in doubt, man.
not to know how to decide or what to do,
Go ahead.
to be perplexed.
Be perplexed. So you're not gonna know how to decide or what you go down. You know? Well, I know I see a group of men out there. I don't think they have this. You gonna be without answers, man. You don't know which way to turn. And that's the Lord bringing that short judgment. All right?
In Jeremiah 30, in verse 6, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins?
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins? All right? Holding himself. Go ahead.
As a woman in travail,
Yep, see, that's a break. Go ahead.
all faces are turned into paleness.
Yeah.
I got the word for paleness. H3420. It says mildew, paleness, lividness.
Liquid.
Simple Google definition for lividness. It says an intense emotional state of displeasure.
Oh, intense, emotional state of displeasure, man. I can't feed my baby. Why, Lord? Yeah, intense. Oh, yeah.
It says an intense emotional state of displeasure with someone or something.
See, with someone or something, you're gonna be really mad at the Lord. Why, Lord? Yeah, man. And you're not gonna have any understanding. You're not gonna be rooted grounded. You know, you're not gonna be stable in that time. Oh, we start with that. Isaiah 30. Wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of our time, and the fear of the Lord is your strength. That's salvation. All right? All right, we're ready to edify. We give all praise, honor, and glory to you.
Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders. Shalom.
Shalom, BTA, Yahawashi, soon.
Night.
Rawchaa Qadash.